So what is authority and why is it even important? Other than it being a really big buzzword that gets thrown around at the moment, a bit like Bitcoin and authenticity, I really want to share with you today some things that I think are really important when it comes to creating authority, both online and offline, but particularly when you're trying to build that around your personal brand. So stay tuned and let's get into it. First and foremost, what even is authority? Now, you've probably come across people who you say, really lovely to meet you, tell me a bit about yourself, what is it that you do? And you can hear it in their voice, their tonality, with their inflections. You can probably hear that it really kind of comes not from in their chest, but kind of really at a core type of level, right? You can see it in the way that they speak, in their body language. They know their stuff. It's kind of like this uncommunicated, non-verbally communicated thing that gets communicated and transmitted to you, where you can just be like, you know what? This person really knows their stuff. This person knows what they're talking about. I trust them. I believe them. If and when I need that thing, then these are the kinds of people that I'm going to be coming in and looking to buy from. You know, those kinds of people, it might be a real estate agent who are like, you know what, yeah, I could maybe help you get a good deal, or, you know, yeah, we could do this. We just kind of got to test the market. And people that don't speak with authority can come across as wishy-washy, vague, kind of like a little flaky. You know the kinds of people, right? You can probably imagine some of those that you've come across in, you know, in the market and in your journey doing what it is that you've been doing, from concreting through to a doctor. Authority is that unsaid thing that communicates the thing that you know, your authority, your expert status, the fact that you know your stuff. So why is it important? Well, if you just go over to your Facebook newsfeed right now or your Instagram feed, there are about 1,000,001 experts in 100,000 billion different things. Instant expert, just add water. You know, there is a 3-step guide to be seen as an expert online. There's the 3 things that you need to do so you can nail your Facebook ads. You know, there are industry experts in everything right now. And what's really fascinating is that you'll see some people that kind of flip, flop and flippity-gibbet and hip and pop and pivot and do all of these different things. You know, one week they're a marketing expert, and then the next week they're a Bitcoin expert, and then the next week they're a health coach. It's like whatever it is, it kind of comes across their fancy. They jump ship and do whatever that thing is that they feel is probably easier at the time. Those kinds of people don't invoke authority. They don't inspire confidence. They don't have you sitting there going, you know what, this person knows their stuff. I really want to invest with them. So why it's important is it's going to set you apart as being really different from all of those other people who are out there talking about how good they are, talking about all of this stuff that they know. And that's going to create the space for you to really be seen, to be visible, and to build a really strong personal brand around you, what you do, and the solution that you provide to the people that you really want to help, you know, who've got a really big ass problem that you can solve for them. The other thing that happens when you're kind of, you know, if you put your feet right now, let's do it with me, you know, put your feet hip distance apart, get really grounded, and you can kind of feel it in your core, you know, turn your core on and just kind of stand there and, you know, shoulders nice and square. And I want you to say for me, hi, my name is insert your name and I help people with blah, blah, blah. Okay, so let's do it. Hi, my name is Nicola and this is what I do. I help people who blah, blah, blah. You might not say blah, blah, blah. But when you're really grounded and you're kind of like really in your body, it also helps you to be able to turn your voice on, to turn your core on and communicate from a really kind of like powerful power stance. Yeah, so when you're meeting someone, hi, like before you even walk in a room, get grounded, You nice in your body. Hi, my name's Nicola. Really nice to meet you. And they say, so what is it that you do? Oh, like, I'm really awesome. I get to put my fingers inside people's brains and help them to create authority and awesome, powerful personal brands. You know, when you're kind of speaking from here and here, it eliminates this kind of like speaking from really high up in your throat, or like up with your shoulders. Like, hi, I'm Nicola. I help build people. I help people build really powerful brands. You know, that's not commanding authority. That's not invoking confidence. That's not speaking from this real kind. I nearly did like that backwards thing there. You know, you really want to be able to command attention for the right reasons, yeah? So one of the ways that you can do that, like I was saying, is being grounded, solid, and talking from here. The other really cool thing that is going to help you to build this up is by reminding yourself of some of these really awesome stories that you have as part of your past and as you've grown in your journey to where it is that you are today. Now, not everybody likes that word journey. I personally freaking hate it. I prefer just to think about it as a myriad of experiences, because to me, like, a journey feels like it's tough and arduous and long and never freaking ending. So, you know, maybe it's more of an expedition. Anyway, I know for me, one of the big things that I started out doing in 2010 and 2011, I started to create videos. And if you want to have a really big belly laugh at me, you can go and have a look at some of the early ones that I put up. You know, I had zero budget. The videos that I was putting up were horrendously amateur. And I mean, I did the best with what I had, right? But I was so worried about what people would think of me that I used to be nicknamed Tinkerbell. Yeah, because my voice was kind of like a little bit high pitched, and you know, I was still me, but I was really concerned about being taken the wrong way. I really wanted everybody to like me. I really wanted everybody to appeal to me, and I really wanted everybody just to think that I was really super nice and that I'd be a whole bunch of fun to hang out with. Now, all of that stuff is still kind of true, and I still think I'm fun to hang out with. But the point is that it took me going through and practicing this and really mastering my stuff for me to be able to stand there and go, you know what? Guys, I love you. This is what we're going to do. This is how we're going to do it. And you know what? I've had so much experience doing what I do, and you know, I know that this shit works. So I can say everything that I'm saying without physically saying those words, right? I don't have to say, I know my stuff. I don't have to say, this is how we're going to do it because I've proven it and I know that it works and I've been doing this for a long fucking time and this is why you should trust me. I don't even do that anymore. I just know it intrinsically, and it really helps when I'm putting these blogs together, when I'm telling my stories and stuff like that. So the evolution of Tinkerbell, who is still me, but a very early, you know, very kind of cutesy sort of girl who spoke from here. You know, I've kind of dropped in, super grounded, I've done a lot of work. But what that means is I've been able to build a really strong and solid brand around me with people following me from all over the world. So you can do the same. You do need to know your stuff. You do need to have an opinion. You do need to be really grounded and solid and strong in what it is that you're saying, because people can smell bullshit a mile away. And let's face it, there are enough bullshit artists in your industry and my industry and every freaking industry, the magic pills, all of that type of stuff. You know, there is enough of that we don't need any more of that. We just need you to show up as you, with your experience, sharing your stories, demonstrating through everything that you do that you know your stuff and that you are, in fact, an expert at what it is that you're doing, without standing there tooting a horn saying, I'm an expert, you should follow me. All right? Awesome. The other really interesting point about this is that it gives you the ability to really share your voice, to own your voice, to share your stories. All right. And that is one of the best ways that you can connect and engage with people is by sharing you. All right. I don't want you to pretend to be like me if you're not. I don't want you to pretend to be like Brendan Burchard or Tony Robbins or Oprah Winfrey or Gabby Bernstein or Danielle Laporte or any of those amazing leaders that we've got in the personal development industry. I just want you to be you. You can still want to do some of those things, and that's fine, but be you, craft your own voice, find your own kind of like little patch of ground and go, you know what? I'm going to be the freaking authority in this field. I'm going to be known as the industry expert, and then get out there and start demonstrating that. All right? Awesome. Now, if you have any questions about this or anything else that we've talked about today, please make sure you leave them below. You know where to find me. You can find me on the website, Facebook, Instagram. You can email us. Just head over and have a look and see what you can find if there is stuff that you need help with. All right? My name is Nicola, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye!